First up, we have Wilson Beckett. Oh, looking very fine.
Yes,
So I'm just going to read your bio.
Go on, please.
Wilson Beckett grew up in Montreal, Quebec. He worked as a stage manager in professional theatre for many years, and in 1991 he moved to New Westminster with his wife Lynn and their Welsh Terrier Clancy. He freelances in graphic design and is currently working on his late father's World War II memoirs. And I welcome you as our inaugural poet, and I look forward to listening to your
Very
poem.
much. I apologize that I'm not going to be able to stay after this, but I'm in great company. I've read all your poems, and they're just amazing, and the talent here is just amazing. Thank you for including me. This is Wait For Me, Daddy, Please Don't Go. Past the crowd the soldiers stepped, as children waved and lovers wept. They marched towards an unknown destiny. Low down the hill the beasts await to take them to their perilous fate. A child breaks away to make his final plea. The mother then takes on the chase. With outstretched arm he makes his case. The soldier turns his head to hear the cry. Wait for me, Daddy. Please don't go. You've all I got. You're all I know. Wait for me, Daddy. I don't want you to die. Reaching for the fair-haired boy, the soldier's heart was filled with joy. He thought for words to help to ease the pain. I love you more with every day. You are a man, and this I pray. Take care of Mom, and I'll be back again.
Well, thank you, Wilson. Beautifully read. Our next poet is beloved and nationally known, I would say, Bernice Lever. And she lives now in Bowen Island and is a freelance editor. She's published many books. Her bio that she's given here is very humble. She's launching her latest poetry book, Red Letter Day, with Black Moss Press, Ontario. And her poems bring all aspects of life into bright light, in question or praise. She enjoys the vitality and variety of the Royal City Literary Arts Society Writers, Art Class, and she has a great website which I encourage you to visit, colorofwords.com. Bernice, I am truly honored to be introducing you. If you haven't had a chance to become familiar with Bernice's work, please do. Welcome, Bernice.
That's just to frighten you if you could ever live up to your bio. My poem's entitled The Best Day, and I hope all of the soldiers that were marching that day came back to have a best day here in New Westminster. Best day is coming home to yourself. It might begin with a poetic sunrise, lifting high above the dusty plains. Or not until a dusty fog creeps in, around so others are blocked in their separate universes, letting you be vibrantly whole. You resonate with being alive. You are sound and substance, a mingling of music as the northern lights dance through your fingers and toes. Your heart bubbles with song, and you find no contradictions in the unity of being. This awesome moment when all feels right in the universe and with yourself. Thank you.
Thank you, Bernice. Thank you. You're all reading so beautifully. Our next poet is Margot Prentice. And I'm going to read her bio first. Margot reads her poetry and prose regularly at open mics at Renaissance Books and Poetic Justice. She is a stand-up comic and writes all her own material. Margot also facilitates for open mic short stories in New West. Come on out.
after you and yelled, "Wait for me, Daddy." My hand reached for you, and you kept marching. One glance back, then you were gone, far away. I wondered why, but I knew I was going to wait for you, Daddy. I remembered you, my handsome prince, away slaying dragons, protecting us from the evil prince. I listened to the adults talked in hushed tones about bombing and where your regiment was in Europe. I heard that they all hoped the war would be over soon, but the years passed. You did not see your son take his first steps or say his first words. There was a hole in our hearts. We would go to Saturday afternoon movies and watch news of the world on black and white movie screens. I'd look for your face fighting in the war, never seeing you. At Christmas, I would pray that you would be in a big box under the tree and jump out and say, "Surprise!" I was only 3 when you left. 6 Christmases without you. I missed my handsome daddy. Oh my goodness. I waited for you to come home to my little brother and mother. Home to us. That day finally came. Enormous excitement in your return. There to greet you, brothers, sisters, mother, father, friends. At the train station, I broke free from the crowd, filled with joy. I threw myself into your arms. Tears rolled down your face. You couldn't wait for me. I waited for you to come back home. You did return, wounded in body and spirit, a tired, weary warrior, back to the fold of your loving family. Your mind filled with the horrors of war you left behind, memories that only time would erase. I waited for you.